Brand Weelee operates in a space where WeBuyCars has traditionally been the standard that everybody's needed to match. Now, let me be very clear. I'm a huge admirer of WeBuyCars for what they've achieved, and the fact that Weelee have cemented their position in this market is incredible. Today, I've got the pleasure of speaking to MD Errol Levin. Errol, thank you for having me at what is truly an incredible facility.
Thanks for coming. So it's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you. So now you can always start at the beginning or start at the end. Today, I'm going to start at the end. The incredible facility that I mentioned, the Weelee Megastore 2026, looking around us, it is absolutely incredible. But the journey started in 2017. And I think it's fair to say a huge difference between 2017 and today. Tell us about the Megastore.
Two different businesses. So 2017 was a different picture.
Which one do you prefer?
Both of them. So I can't actually be picking. So remember, 2017 is exactly the same as what we got now. The business has evolved and adapted.
Of course.
So Weelee started off as a conduit to consumers and qualified dealers to sell their vehicle online. So there was a gap in the market.
Clever.
So when we started on our side, we made sure we'd get the right dealers, introduce it, put it on an auction at no obligation.
Right.
Get the best price for the consumer at the end of the day.
So instead of making me an offer, it was a case of, we think your vehicle's worth around 150,000 Rand, but let the market dictate.
On a live auction.
Okay,
so we've got
nice.
dealers only bidding on the vehicle, and obviously there's no agreement. The client has to still confirm.
All right.
But vetted dealers. So that business is still continuing on our side. So you can see the different kind of quality of car we got here.
Yes.
So we're not saying that the dealers are buying bad quality, but we've got a different selection of vehicles that we purchase here. So we purchase vehicles that are structurally sound, the mileage isn't too high, certain year brackets inside here.
That you are confident yourself to retail.
Yes.
Okay.
So in theory, we buy every car, but we won't buy it physically for the store. We've still got our regional business Connect that would offer it to all the dealers around the country that there's a consumer for everything. But we're selective in what we take internally in our store.
So I'm a consumer, I'm looking to sell a 25-year-old, 30-year-old car, and believe it or not, those cars are still around. Even a 40-year-old car, will you buy that?
Yes.
Or will you make an offer on it?
Well, you saw an example that we saw just now. So I think what was a 30-year-old car, unbelievable condition, incredible mileage. So we look at every vehicle and the condition, the quality of the car, and then we'll make an offer. If it's not for us, we'll put it on our auction platform that we run every day, and one dealer is going to bid on the vehicle.
When you see Michael adding an incredible 1991 Opel Monza 200 to his collection, you know it came from Weelee. Now, when I think of Weelee, Weelee's different things to different people. I want to only sell my car, I don't have a trade-in, I only want to buy a car, or I want to do both. Tell us about the buying process to start. I'm in the middle of nowhere, I'm in Kroonstad, I want to sell my car, you're in Johannesburg, can you help me?
We can help every client. So obviously our footprint is nationwide. It is growing and expanding as we talk. So this is one of plenty facilities on the way. So you'll see a big expansion plan happening.
Right.
So you want to sell a car, it's seamless. It's loading a vehicle on our site, a few pictures, a bit of detail. We do history checks on the vehicle to ensure the quality is right. Once we've made you an offer, you accept, we send a buyer out and do instant payment, collect the vehicle.
So again, in this particular case, Weelee's physically buying the car from me, we're not putting it on auction.
So Weelee's buying the vehicle from you. If my buyer goes out and has a look at the vehicle, it's not part of our standard or our quality. Right. We still load that onto our auction, which happens every day. So whether or not we're going out to purchase a vehicle, we still got an option. If we don't, you're not happy, we'll still pass it on to our dealer platform to bid on the vehicles.
Right.
So the client ultimately wins.
One of the things that I'm very proud of at CHANGECARS is we operate with 5-star dealers. Errol, I can say it openly, of all the stock on our site, you are the single biggest dealer. We've got, I think now about 900 cars. I want to come into Weelee. I don't want to go online. I want to come into Weelee. What sets you apart in that process, you are open 7 days a week?
Open 7 days a week. 900 cars is a bit short.
No rest for the wicked, sorry.
Listen, we're here to sell cars. Traditionally, if we go back to the model, what you want to have a look at. So I sold cars 20-something years ago. Kia, actually. I was a salesperson. Very different back in the day at the tickler box, waiting for a consumer to come inside, hoping they're going to take a car in a very easy process.
Yeah.
Consumers have changed. They've got an online business now. So they've got variety, selections, like they can go on your site and have a look. And that's changed the environment completely. This is where Weelee's changed to a Megastore. So it's not a traditional dealership, where it gives the client a selection. So we've got 1,500 odd cars available. They might not all be here.
Just say that again slowly. How many available?
At any stage, there's over 1,500 vehicles in stock here.
That's incredible.
So you won't see them. Remember, there's a rotation. There's 60, 70 cars a day that are coming in and out, and they're cars in transit. So the nice thing about this, usually back in the day, another dealership, you go to one dealer. You're not happy there, get in your car, drive to another dealer. Go down the road and walk, or there's nothing available.
Right.
This is a store for everything. It's a box of Smarties. You got everything. You got the low end, middle end, top end. So something you're going to find here and something we're going to sell to you.
But now what stands out when you walk into Weelee, I know we spoke about it, you'll buy anything, but you've got a different model where they'll be moved. Everything that is on the floor, if I say to you, without saying the right thing, absolutely showroom ready, and a customer can buy in peace. Now, to prepare the kind of vehicles that you are preparing here, you must have an incredible team behind you, at least 5 to 10 staff. More? Is it 50?
Massive infrastructure to get this model working. So you can see it's a very complex model in the background.
Yeah.
Every car over here we're completely transparent about. So regarding an age of a vehicle, there's going to be more wear and tear on the vehicle.
Of course.
That said, everything's disclosed and shown to the clients over here. We want to get the most transparency and show the best quality car we got. So everything comes at a price. If there's a bit of recon to be done on a vehicle, a scratch, something else on the vehicle, it's shown to the client, but it's shown through the price.
Nice. So does a client, for example, have a choice to say, I want the bonnet scratch fixed, I want the scratch of the bumper fixed, or I'm happy to take it as is?
100%. So some of the cars are perfect, immaculate, there's nothing wrong.
You're saying that's how they came in?
That's how they came in.
Nice.
Or we have a look at a vehicle, there might be a road rash, which is little stones hitting the bonnet. So the majority of the cars, there might have been a bit of work done, when I say work, spray work done on the vehicle to get it to showroom quality. If the client would like us to repair it, we've got still our approved guys that will assist the client at our preferential rates.
But they know what it looked like when it came in, and they know what it looks like when it goes out.
So we've got the pictures before and after if the client would like as well.
Now, I've been in the motor trade for 35 years, and I've always said, don't surprise me, just show me. I've got no problem, Errol, with a vehicle having a little stone chip, a little mark on the fender. It's to be expected. The car's got 60,000 kilos. If I say to you, I want it fixed up, you've just said to me, we'll show you the before and the after picture. Now, I spoke about teamwork. They always say teamwork makes a dream work. Let's talk about you for a moment, because you are head of the team. I don't think you've got 35 years in the industry, but you've got, what, 25?
Somewhere around there.
Where did you start your journey?
Started my journey at Kia as a salesperson in Kia 4Ways. When Kia first came into the country, so very different and unique in understanding how to sell a vehicle, and the challenges about every single client counts.
Yes.
Which I think we've got a huge opportunity here, that 300 odd unique people working to our floor a day, which I wish I saw one person back in the day walk on the floor. So the hunger's still here, but the systems drive it. So I'm only as strong as my team is, and we are not perfect. So I can't say that every single step is perfect. The difference is we improve, and we learn from mistakes and get better and better as we see where there's an opening or gap.
Now, I know you said that with absolute humility, that the team is only as good as, but by the same token, bear in mind, a leader always sets a standard for the team. So now you watching this and you think, I want to go work there. If I say to you, Errol, opportunities at an incredible brand like Weelee, are they available?
So Mark, I have to just get to the point. So salespeople, new car salespeople, used car salesperson in South Africa has always had a negative perception. That is not the glamorous job to get done.
He's a used car salesman.
Overseas are different. So the guys are qualified and they look at it, they've got the experience. Weelee, on the other hand, we've given so much tech to these guys. We're giving so many courses and trying to guide the guys. I want to find quality people, people that are driven, that people actually want to earn money. So everyone says that there's a high unemployment rate. I agree. Why aren't they hungry? If they're hungry, they're ready to buy and learn and grow. Weelee is the best opportunity to have the technology, focus, and a team actually.
Now, you say there's a high unemployment rate. I've often said, I don't say it disrespectfully, we've got unemployable people in many cases. But if you're looking for an incredible opportunity, take it from me. How long have we known each other now? 3 years?
Give or take.
And in that 3 years, I can truthfully say, proud to have Weelee on the site. And I've seen firsthand the growth of this business and the incredible growth. Now, you spoke about starting at Kia. Interesting story. Kia in South Africa. You've got to share it with the audience. Who brought Kia into South Africa?
So I was fortunate enough, my father brought Kia into the industry.
The vision of Errol Levin.
Yes, and he's taught me the right guidelines. I've gone through the stripes, I've gone into the parts department, I've gone as a BDO, a BDM. I started something called Kia Virtual back in the day before the internet was big, and we started selling vehicles virtually on the leads where dealers were neglecting that. Very successful. We went to other brands as well. After that, obviously, I was in touch with our current shareholders here. That I opened up a business before this, and then part of the future plan was always to open up Weelee.
Incredible. But now think about it. You're a youngster watching this, 22, 23, and you've got big dreams. Let this be the proof, and I say it with absolute respect. You started at the bottom, worked your way to the top, and no question, today, behind us, the Megastore. Now, you spoke about growth opportunities. What can be better than the Megastore? Where are the next growth opportunities for you?
Multiple megastores. So
Simple answer.
it's as easy as that. So obviously we had to learn to make sure the process is as good as it can be, or always obviously enhance it. But there's massive growth coming out here. We understand the market, we learn and we adapt daily, and it's good stuff, but I think systems drive it. So we're very unique. So strange thing, I don't think we're a car dealer, we're a technology company.
Okay.
The amount of tech that we got inside here to assist the clients, same with the sales, to make it seamless, to make it easier, and the experience completely unique to where you're going to get any dealer. Even a brand new OEM dealer. I think you're going to get the same feeling, a better feeling, when you take delivery and how efficient it actually is.
For those who follow the podcast, you will know that historically I've not been a huge fan of the Chinese brands, the new entrants. If I say to you over the last year, I've shifted. I'm just seeing the absolute value that they bring into the market. Yourself, legacy brands, new entrants, what is your feeling?
Remember, I was part of Kia when it first started. They're also a new entrance, Korean brand, negative association.
Nobody needed, who needed this brand?
No one wanted the brand, no one trusted the brand. Now the Chinese have come across, the Chinese have learned, and I think it's fantastic. It makes them more competitive, drops the prices of other traditional brands across the area. We've seen reliability, and I think this is something what the market needed. So you can never have a monopoly. What you want over here is competition. Competition is good for business all around.
Of course.
So I think the brand is fantastic. All brands are good. So remember, there is no bad brand that I actually see.
I just didn't see a Bajaj on the floor. Is there a reason for that?
A what?
The Bajaj Cute, as you'll see on your screen right now, not welcome at Weelee. Now, if you looked at any movie from the 1980s or 1990s, you saw this sleazy car salesman and you just didn't want to be there. But if I ask you the Megastore concept, I come in here today, Errol, I'm looking for a car, whatever my budget is. I'm looking for an SUV, I'm looking for a double cab. What are the chances? Of course, you're going to be biased, but I'm asking you, what are the chances of me not finding what I want walking in here on a Saturday or Sunday morning or any day of the week?
Well, we can't keep everything. So highly unlikely.
Okay, can't. I'm joking.
That said,
yeah.
If you want it, we'll find it, we'll get it for you. We'll
And that's interesting. And tell us about that. So I come in, I'm looking for a Fortuner, a very, very popular car. For whatever reason, you just don't have a 2.8, 4x4, where the kilos are want now. I say to you, I'm not in a hurry. I like what I see. I love the showroom. You've got a week. Will you find it for me?
Don't test. Probably will. I'll make a plan to find any car. So we've got good relationships with a lot of other dealerships, and we get thousands of leads. So when we find it, it will come through if the client's willing to wait, and we'll match you with the perfect vehicle. There's no reason not to walk out of here without a car.
Of course, of course.
And to let you know, the turnaround time could be about 7 minutes from here, finance to delivery.
Just say that again. 7. I walk in. I know
So
what car I'm looking for.
is slightly behind 7 minutes from someone coming in to doing an application, being verified, signing the contract, and taking delivery of the vehicle.
That is absolutely incredible. If you're looking to buy, if you're looking to sell, if you're looking to do a combination, you tell me after what you've seen today, you can do better than Weelee. Errol, to you and the team, we wish you much success and looking forward to many more Megastores.
Thank you. You're going to see them pop up in the next 24 months.